It's all a part of one heartbeat. It's all a part of one heartbeat. Can you hear the pattern of the rainfall? See the sun dances with the moon. Every breath we ever take, it's keeping time, it never breaks. Feel it in the movement of the ocean. Wind that sways the trees, it's all in tune. In every chest there pounds a drum. The symphony goes on and on. One heartbeat, unending. Every song on every shore, it's all a part of one heartbeat. One rhythm, just listen. The harmony we're searching for, it's all a part of one heartbeat. 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 Can you hear the song of past and present? In the air, it's everywhere we go. Humming like a melody, echoing what's meant to be. One heartbeat, unending. Every song on every shore, it's all a part of one heartbeat. One rhythm, just listen. The harmony we're searching for, it's all a part of one heartbeat. 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 Let it overflow. Let the music grow. One heartbeat, unending. Every song on every shore, it's all a part of one heartbeat. One rhythm, just listen. The harmony we're searching for, it's all a part of one heartbeat. 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 It's all a part of one heartbeat.
Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar. Know that I'm with you the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again. Remember me.
Solo con tu amor yo puedo.
Recuérdame.
Esta canción no deje de latir. Solo con tu amor yo puedo. Recuérdame. Si en tu mente vivo estoy. Recuérdame. Mis sueños yo te doy. Te llevo en mi corazón y te acompañaré. Unidos en nuestra canción, contigo ahí estaré. Recuérdame. Si sola crees estar. Recuérdame. Y mi cantar te irá a abrazar. Aún en la distancia nunca vayas a olvidar que yo contigo
our love alive, I'll never fade away. If you close your eyes and let the music play, keep our love alive, I'll never fade away. If you close your eyes and let the music play, keep our love alive, I'll never fade away. Remember me, for I will soon be gone. Remember me, and let the love we have live on. And know that I'm with you the only way that I can be. So until you're in my arms again, remember me.
En esa canción no dejes de latir, solo con tu amor yo puedo
Remember
resistir.
me.
En esa canción no dejes de latir, solo con tu amor yo puedo
Remember
resistir.
me. Imagination, imagination. A dream can be a dream come true, with just that spark from me and you. One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of our creation, right at the start of everything that's new. One little spark lights up for you. Imagination, imagination. A dream can be a dream come true, with just that spark from me and you. A dream can be a dream come true, with just that spark from me and you. One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of all creation, right at the start of everything that's new. One little spark lights up for you. Imagination, imagination. A dream can be a dream come true, with just that spark from me and you.
Welcome to the Great Gathering. Welcome. Merhaba.
ようこそ
Welcome.
Benvenuti
Willkommen. Karibu. Willkommen.
Bienvenidos
Everyone on the Symphony.
This is. Thank you. Are we still dropping? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Let's reset everything here. I definitely don't want to start grading. Okay, yeah, we're good. Sweet. I want to come to the testing folder here. I really want to look at these scenes here. That's the wrong scene here. There. Wow. All right. So I think it's safe to say a lot of the changes within 19 to 20 have been very good, because this is, it's still loggy and this looks good. Okay. Let's come over here to our color tab here. I want to... There we go. Not dropping anything now. It should be going down. Yeah, it's going down now. It should go all the way down. We may have to reboot everything here. Yeah. Oh. I love how this one over here is just like 5 years behind. I'll just refresh the page. Are we not gonna open it? Like, what the hell's happening here? Let's open it. All right. I like the overall look. I like the clarity. But they're like these parts here. I really want to kind of bring these down some. So we're going to come here. And I wonder if we can individually, I don't know, like okay, hold on. This is awesome. Oh, what the fuck is happening here, bro? Whoa. Now let's quit Discord here. Let's get rid of you. Exit Steam. All right. Hello? Mm. We may have to turn the bit rate down a little. All right. Dude, what the hell are we doing here? Okay, much better. All right. Now our reds are a little. There we go. I really want to bring like the peaks down some. Think about there. What's a 0? All right, so that seems to be okay. What if we lifted it some? Actually, let's reset that. That is pretty much right back where it was. But we kind of can take the red out of it, though. What if we pulled our blue up some? Kind of line that up there. Yeah, we're still going way far up at the red here. That's because of that. Seems like we can just drop it back a little bit. Okay, that's a little too much. That takes it out completely. About there. There we go. Make that a little there. Okay. Oh. We still have a little yellow that's kind of peeking out. especially over here and over here. Really? That little bit there. Okay, it may not be that. It may be skin tone. There we go. We can kind of raise it up just a hair. Want to back it off a little there. That way it's not so prevalent. Now, let's come with our gain here. Right. Now let's apply our noise reduction here. And our spatial noise reduction is too much because it does not look real. It looks like we've got this film over it that kind of does not make it look very believable. So let's reset. I'm pretty sure it's spatial. We can obviously tell we have a little noise here based on the glare that we're getting here. It does look better. Our brightness and focus is good. Our noise reduction here and here is a little, we can kind of see, we've kind of got this circle ring around it here. Let's pull up our scopes here. That might actually just be small, because that's just a little area over there and over there. It's there. Getting there. About right there. And we've still got this. Let's look at our better here. What if we did a large? Now we can kind of see more pronounced noise in our scene. And now I want to take it. I really don't want to go past 25. Let's. That actually looks pretty decent. Very, very long process. I think we might be able to get through the intro today. Okay. We're going to grab a still from here. There we go. All right, we're going to move on to our next scene. Ugh. Or not, you know. This is why it's difficult to stream color grading. Are we? There. All right, here we go. Man, this noise reduction really bogs it down hard. All right, what the fuck is happening here, dude? We might just have to swap mid. It might just be too much in the timeline. Let's rock out with our proxies for a moment. Uh, Telemetry, that's Premiere Pro. DaVinci Resolve. High performance. There we go. Let's come over here. All right, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now let's swap over to for camera originals. See if it does the same thing. All right, cool. Now we're getting somewhere. We can obviously tell. I got a missed call. What the hell? Oh boy. All right. Let's start here. I mean, all right, we can obviously tell that our noise is still a little wavy. We can still make adjustments to our noise there. Holy crap. Oh man, the fact that we put this out there. Oh man, it's great. All right, the one thing I do not like is how our yellows across the board back here are really showing here. All right, let's get rid of our noise here, our noise reduction. All right, first we're gonna come here. We're gonna adjust our colors because we have this little slant going on from red to green to blue that I don't particularly like. Actually, let's throw this on so we can get a better idea of where we are. I'm gonna have to turn the noise reduction off and do best guess around it. About there. I kind of want to bring the greens down a little and turn the reds up some. Let's just reset it. That's where we are, but we need to bring our blues need to come up. Okay, so we brought our blues up. We look pretty decent across the board here. Let's look at our vector scope, and it's hollering that our reds just a bit there. So we're gonna add a little gain to it. Actually, before we do that, all right, kind of want to dim those lights a little. About right there. About there. All right, that takes care of that. Let's look at our noise reduction and how we sit now. Okay, so now we can lift our scene up a little. I really want to push this as far as I can. That's a little too much. Okay, so let's go to our HDR tab and let's bring our light down to about minus 0.65. All right. Over here, we look pretty solid. Let's look at our waveforms. And our histograms, doing at 128. We're peaking up about right there. We have some over here, but I'm not really sure what's picking that up. I really want to be able to push them above it. Okay. What if we did this? There. There. All right. Now we put in the noise reduction. That looks very clean. Very good balance using the chromaticity. Let's come to our saturation here. All right, since we're at black and white. Slowly get it about there. All right. That is pretty straightforward. Steak and potatoes, man. Steak and potatoes. All right. I don't know. I kind of like the way this looks here. So we're gonna grab the still here. I like how it looks very clean. All right, let's move on. Go to about there. Should be plenty of space there. Okay. Never mind. It's already it's been graded. Okay, cool. Okay. While this looks good to start out with, we need to make some changes because we still have this film this log looking film over this here. We're going to drag this and put it here. Okay, this looks 100 times better than it originally did. We can obviously tell that there's a huge difference between our colors. The one thing I don't like is this little yellow here. But our color and balance across the scene is very good. All right, let's see if we can get this light to come down some. Hang on, there's the skin tones, maybe. Oh, that's good. I'm not really sure if that's even going to be an issue with this, because I don't feel like, you know, a small little flame is going to really cause a big issue balance-wise. We're about to check and see, though. All right, let's come here. Let's get everything about centered. About there. Still on the noise reduction here. All right, so we're really good there as well. And we're going to go ahead and grab a still from this. That way we have a pretty decent starting point. I really want to, before we do that, I really want to see if we can lift the scene up any higher before we move forward with it. I mean, we haven't even adjusted. Oh, that's there. Yeah, we've already got our white balance there. Did we lift any here? We did by 1.6. I think 1.65 is gonna probably be as best as we can get without causing any overexposure problems. Okay, that looks good. All right. Moving on. Now we grab the still. Moving on to next. I cannot believe that I was, you know, confident and be like, yeah, you know, this looks pretty good, dude. Not so much. Not even a little bit. Okay. We can see we have glares around that area there we're going to have to fix. That needs to be lifted. That's not good enough. And that's there. We'll start here. All right, let's get rid of our noise reduction here first. And we should get rid of these glares here. Okay, that's not that. Eesh. All right, let's get our balance fixed here. There we go. So we've balanced it. Let's come over to the HDR tab and I'll take that out of it a little bit. Let's see what it does to it. But we're not going to be able to get through that. I just don't. I wonder if we can trace over it. So, um, what if we did and reduce the exposure? Whoa. All right, there we go. Let's try this again. There we go. I love how it just made it way like the entirety. Hmm. They just have to leave it. Nitpicking over it, I feel like is going to be more trouble than it's worth. Right. Grab a still and moving on. Okay. Eee. Ugh. All right, we should, we should, we should. My, oh my, oh my. I don't think we should be here. We should come here. I like our blues here are popping out. All right, I don't like the glare that we're getting here. We can turn the noise reduction off and still be able to see it, but this, our blues are blowing out up here. Let's make some adjustments here. That's gonna affect the blues across the board there. Let's go to our proxies for a moment. Oh man, that's great. It's fantastic. All right, something is blowing our blues out. So okay, so it was something in there. Okay, so we'll just start from scratch here, which is kind of normal though, you know. So our colors of our blues here don't actually look half bad. Okay, so that's not bad looking. We need to adjust our white balance first. You can really tell there's not an incredibly, well, hold on. Okay, yeah, there is a lot of noise. Okay. I really want to get it to where these lights are popping out, so I can make sure that we don't blow our blues out here. Let's raise our scene up some. And that's what's causing our blues to blow out here. What if we turn them down a little? About there. And then raise this up. I say we go to about 1.6. And because we raise the blues up so much, that's why it went up like that. Okay. Let's turn that shade down some. Okay, that does look a little bit better since we changed the shade of blue here. We need a balance. We need to do a little bit better on our balancing here. The thing is there's not a lot of red here. The same with our greens. I wish we could slide it a little more over. Make it about there. Should be good. Yeah, the blue. But I mean, we're gonna have blues that are gonna be higher than everything else because the lights are blue. All right, now let's come here. Oh, that helps a lot. Think about there would be good. All right, I need to see it. I feel like the noise reduction, we're gonna render it in place. I really want to see it. I know the noise reduction is going to need adjustment. I know that. So, because the noise reduction doesn't look realistic. So I am not waiting 20 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. All right. Go get me some food. Okay, that's not bad. Our noise reduction is pretty bad, but that's I'm perfectly fine with that. Let's decompose it. Where are we? Right here. All right, let's head over here. I'm not exactly sure if we should. It's just too much. All right, so we still have a lot of noise here. We're gonna throw this. There you go, crap, man. That's better. Still check everything here. All right, I do not want to lift that scene up anymore because if I do, those blue lights are just gonna blow out again. Okay. I love me some tater tots, man. I don't like the look. Because of all the lift, it's going to blow out those colors. It's going to blow out those blues. So in order for the lift to work, we would have to back off the blues. It's going to be the same way. It's because we've lifted the scene up. So let's give this a go. Let's get rid of our noise reduction here. Let's come back here and let's lower our blues. All right. So we've got that. What if we... Okay, I think we're going to have to come to our curves. I think it'll be our Scion, actually. Maybe not. Hmm. All right. What if we threw this back down and dropped this up to 1.6? All right. So we have this here. I think maybe 1.5 would be better. Yeah, 1.5 looks a lot better, but now we've got a serious balance issue across. It looks like it's gray, black, and white. What the frick did we do with our curves here? Okay, we gotta go fix this. This. I do believe that is a saturation problem. Right there, it's good. All right. So from here, this actually doesn't look bad. Our shades of blue are where they should be. But I kind of want about there. Okay. What if we bumped it up to 1.5? Holy crap. Well, how about not? Well, 1.2 is good. Okay. So we'll leave that there. Let's do our skin tones. Okay, I really don't want to mess with that. But I do want to come to the HDR tab. Maybe turn that light down. No, 'cause we're just going to have this light here. It's not a big deal. All right, let's swap over to our proxy. I love how proxy-wise, the noise reduction kicks in anyway. Say we come here, throw our noise reduction off here. Way to go, man. We can do our playback, do a quarter. Okay. Good times. Color grading at its finest. Maybe we'll get through the intro today. That would be fantastic. Sheesh. I have no idea why it turned it into a reel. Sammy, what the fuck are you doing, bro? All right. All right.
Welcome to the Great Gathering.
Not exactly what I wanted to do. It's a good starting point. Oh my. All right. I say we use this and we add off top of it. We don't have anything blue going on, so we don't really have to adjust our shade whatsoever. But I would like to come here, Turn our lift down a little bit. I really want to try it at about 1.5. Now we'll balance it. Right there. Do we not have? We sure don't. Uh, that's pretty well balanced there. That's not. Holy crap, that's horrible. All right. Oof. All right. First thing, I need to come back here. That about right there. Want to raise the reds up just a hair. Actually, let's raise the greens. Right there, and that takes care of some of that noise. All right, now let's come back over here. Okay. Damn Discord's getting on my damn nerves. Definitely not what I wanted to do. All right. We obviously have some. There's not a lot of noise in this scene. I'm actually really surprised. Really, really shocked. I don't really think we need a lot of spatial here. Yeah. We could probably run that in small. Because it's so little. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. All right. Whoa. We can still see some noise here as well. It's too large. May have to, unfortunately. A bit bigger there. All right. It's better. What did we didn't do any noise reduction here. Mm. Um, hmm. Right. That'll be good there. Okay, I want to come back here. I want to throw out the DCTL. I think that looks a little bit cleaner. What did we do? Let's throw that there. So that kind of takes care of some of the noise that we had. And we haven't even done the noise reduction yet, so this is really good. Why do we have... That's why. Okay. Let's reset it. I was wondering why there was some of that showing up there. I was sitting here like, oh man, look. Doesn't need noise reduction. It looks great. All right. First, let's balance it. Blue up to about there. Bring our greens to about there and bring our reds up. Now I want to come here and I want to turn some of the shade down a little. Right there. Very fine. Got a little bit of reds and our greens are a little higher than normal, but that's perfectly fine based on what's happening in our scene. Okay. All right. Now, check it out. What? I honestly think e-travel is probably the most annoying thing ever. Just saying. I have to sit for 14 and a half hours, but I have a fucking piece of paper to declare everything that I'm bringing. It's just. That's a wrap. Yeah. Right. Pretty much charged. All right. Yeah, I see it. We've got a lot of noise in our scene. And there's more blue than I would like. Let's get rid of that.
Welcome to How the fuck do we have purple? It's got to be red and blue. Too much red and blue. All right. welcome to the great gathering.
Okay. Much better. As far as that goes, anyway. All right. We need to fix our noise reduction. There's obviously something that we're missing here. Try it again. Just don't like the blurriness with it. Mm. We may not even need spatial here. I don't think we would. Hmm. All right, we should turn that down. All right, I think we already had this scene here. So we're going to grab that. And we're going to come over here.
Benvenuti. Benvenuti.
It does seem like it's just a little bit too bright. Like a little bit lifted up, just a little bit too high up here at the fireworks part. Okay. What did we have? What adjustments did we make? I don't see anything in the HDR tabs. We can drop the exposure a little bit. It looks a little bit better. What if we put it at 0? Okay, that helps some. I mean, heck, it was at about here.
Bienvenidos.
Okay. All right. So here,
Benvenuti. Benvenuti.
okay, that's pretty good. Now let's look at the original. Very, very clear. Very nice. All right, next. I don't think we really need to make any adjustment. I mean, our balance across the board is very solid here. We can either come here and we can see both our reds, greens, and blues are both where they should be. I'm not even going to touch that one. I'll use that all day. All right. However, we'll drop this in here though. No, the fuck I won't. Whoa. Okay, so we're having an issue here. Uh, we're gonna call that there. We'll just keep that at white. And it's supposed to be a small shade of blue. I mean, we could adjust the cyan on it, but doing it this way eliminates that potential fogginess there. Okay. Next, we're going to come. What did we change here? We're going to remove that. Come over here to our gain. Holy crap. All right, what happens? We could, yeah, but it's too much there. No wonder. Haven't adjusted white balance whatsoever. Let's put it back. I'm honestly, this is what I'm thinking. And then we come, get rid of our noise reduction here. And then we remove our blue. All right, that's where we have with it. I want to come down here and just change the shade of it. That removes the blue completely. We could obviously see that our balance is better. And we can see we have a little issue with our tips of our fireworks being red. There. We're gonna undo that. All right, we got our white balance there. I want to pull up our parades here. All right, our blues need to come up some. Our reds need to come up some. I don't like the red here. Say we start over. Okay. Let's try this. All right. We don't want 2100. Okay. Looks a little bit better. It's a good starting point. Uh, Next, let's balance this, get this there. I'm going to leave that. It's not really causing any serious issues here, so just going to leave it for now. If we were to lift our scene up some, I think about 1.25 is pushing it, but I think that's about as far as we can go with it. Yeah, we're maxed out. Holy. I mean, it's supposed to be bright based on what's happening here. Okay, so this is a point where we would come over here. Adjust that there. I like that a lot better. That also adjusts the saturation as well. About there. Barely blue. All right, much better. All right, yeah, we've definitely got some. I don't. There's not a lot of noise. Okay, I I I take it back. I stand corrected. Mm, I think we're looking at the area of noise from the wrong time. Right here is a good spot. Right there we go. A little too much. All right, there we go there. What is happening to the back of his hoodie? Like a bunch of ants was running on it down here. All right, let's make a small adjustment to that. All right, now let's go check it. Playing Call of Duty is just a little bit more fun than this. Oh boy. Everybody thinks they know everything. It's great. Definitely, definitely glad I changed that. I didn't. Did I? Holy crap. All right, we're gonna have to wing this. We're having some serious balance. Mm. All right, we need to kind of reduce the light here. I wonder if we can use this for like makes sense now. Okay, so this looks a lot cleaner, but we still have this issue here. That helps some. Think about there. If we turn our shadows down some. I'm gonna turn that up a little. Really want that. That looks like a different shade there. Good. Okay, now we need to go and adjust our noise reduction now because I cannot believe I rendered a proxy. That's hilarious. I was wondering why there wasn't that much noise that was showing up. That's fine. That's fine there. That did help some. Oh man, this scene's whipping my tail, dude. This one and two more. I think that'll be just fine. I mean, I've sat here and I've done just about everything I could think of. Try to clean it up some. We still have a little bit of noise coming in. And granted, it wasn't like rendered in full H.265 and, you know, full bitrate or anything, so. A man could only hope. Yeah, that's fine.
Everyone on this earth is part of the great symphony of us. Each of us a unique instrument, playing harmony to one another.
Alright, this is where we need to... Wait, literally... What are we doing here? Oh my god! Because we lifted it so high. We're just gonna have to manually do these. I'll leave the noise reduction the way that it is. Let's toss in a CST here. Actually, I'm going to remove those because I really don't want to use those for this video. Actually, let's just do this. The magic button. Our reds are through the roof here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over to our curves and we're going to adjust just a hair. Actually, I just like that shade there. We did to our offset here. Our reds are going to be the highest of all because red is literally the only color that's blooming here. Okay, that looks a lot better. Alright, you know what? We want to put that where it's supposed to be. I really don't want to use this. Really would rather use that.
Each of us a unique instrument.
Alright, we need to bring our reds down just a hair. Prefer to have our red output. Let's play the proxy here.
Playing harmony to one another. And even though we are all playing different parts, it's our unified heartbeat that connects us, reminding us that we are more alike than we are different.
So this is actually not half bad, but I kind of want to increase the blue here. It's about there. The green is going to be really where we have our balance at. And cyan too. Okay, that's more of a red. And the thing is I kind of want the red to be a little bit more prominent here.
And even though we are all playing different parts, It's our unified heartbeat that connects us, reminding us that we are more.
Okay. Um. Actually, let's close this. Try this. Trying something new here. That's it. Yo, what's up, Mike? How's it going, my man? Okay.
Everyone on this earth is part of the great symphony of us. Each of us a unique instrument, playing harmony to one another. And even though we are all playing different parts, it's our unified heartbeat that connects us, reminding us that we are more alike than we are different. A rhapsody of rhythms that unites us and connects us through commonalities of the heart.
All right.
Everyone on this earth is part of the great symphony of us.
Balance wise, we're kind of just bouncing over here. We know why our reds are clipping up top is because most of the fountains are obviously red. But the blue, I don't like it. I honestly would feel. Maybe we can adjust that here. Yeah, no, not so much. Okay, here we go. I think having that a little darker might actually be better. It kind of adds a little extra green in there. No. I don't know. I think I'm just pixel peeping here, trying to look for every little detail.
Each of us a unique instrument, playing harmony to one another.
And I mean, we're not even looking at the right one here. Okay, let's come over here to the RGBs. What if we, instead of that, added a little contrast to it? All right, let's. All right, moving on.
A rap.
Last one, man. Never thought I'd be so happy after 2.5 hours. I've got 6 scenes done. Out of 106. Oh my God. I'll be lucky if this thing is done by the time school starts back up. Unfortunate. If we use that, then Uh, see, that's what I don't like. Is this? Let's do this. Let's reset this and let's reset that. Since we're closest. The magic button. All right. Obviously, we're going to be taking off the exposure on the global aspects of it. We obviously are pretty good, actually, across here. Color-wise, anyway. We turned our shadows down. I actually want to remove that and just add some contrast. There's not much noise here, actually. I'm actually surprised.
Of rhythms that unites us and connects us through commonalities. A rhapsody of rhythms that unites us and connects us through commonalities of the heart.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, we're gonna save it. 2 hours, 35 minutes. Cool. Overwrite existing project. I bet it's gonna take probably about an hour before this is done. All right. Let's throw this bitch in testing. New test. Timeline resolution 24 frames. 10-bit. Constant, very slow, ultra high quality. Uncheck that. Make sure our audio, definitely not that. 32-bit float. Yeah, it's going to take upwards of about an hour. Yeah. I mean, this thing should be done before my birthday, you know? So a good birthday present to myself is to be done with this. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I had to guess, I'd probably say about 13 scenes, and there are 106 scenes total. And we've been here for almost 3 hours. And I would have been, continuously going, and we probably, if we had went all night, we probably could have got maybe half the show done. But I don't want to work. I don't want to hate doing it. I want to take my time with it. Taking my time with it means I pixel peep on a lot of stuff, and it's able to it comes out better that way. If I just sit down and overthink it too much, then I'll get in a hurry and start skipping stuff as I'm going through it. That's what I always do. I always get tired of, sitting here doing this. So that's why I just try to pace myself and do a few hours at a time. Because if I'm sitting here 10 or 12 hours trying to do it all, I'll get, burnt out pretty quick. And then I'll be like, you know what, screw this, I'm done. So. It's saying 35, 36 minutes, 38 minutes, 37. It's still going up. It doesn't know. We're still rendering the first scene, so. Oh. Yeah, it'll be awesome if you take your time on it. Yeah, and that's what my fiance was saying. She was telling me to pace myself with it because she knows me very, very well and knows the mentality that I have. So I wanted to kind of moderate it in a particular type of way because it's not like I'm on a deadline or a timeline here. I can take my time with it because I can premiere it whenever the hell I want. When I feel like it's, gonna be done, then it'll be done. But it's not like I'm rushed. The first video I did of this show, it was rushed. One, it was in Premiere Pro. We hadn't gotten DaVinci Resolve yet, and two, there was a lot of people that were asking for the show, so I kind of had to throw something together to kind of, put something out there. And when I did that, I should have just told people that no, you're just gonna have to wait, because I'm pretty sure that once this video's done, I'll go delete the other one. Because there's no reason to have two videos within a short time frame. That one was done in January, excuse me. And yeah, we started this one. When did we start it? March. We started it in March. March 23rd, I think it was, is when we started it. And this part's the longest part. So yeah, I'll pace myself with it and take my time with it, because it's already gonna, and then even after we get done grading, we still have to render, and you're talking about rendering 8K, 6K, 8K, 4K, ProRes 8K, 4Res 4K, 1080p, and then doing like, and then even after we finish grading, we have to do the final, final draft. So it takes September probably is going to be the timeline here. I would probably say after mine and Asher's birthday. That's what I would guess off the top of my head. And then we'll take a break. And when I go to the Philippines in December, I'll start working on Phantasmic. And Phantasmic should be done Valentine's Day next year. I think roughly about 2 hours is what's going to be this render time. And all I did was to render the scenes that we edited today. Oh. I gotta find me some new movies to take with me. Wait, what the hell is this? Whatever it is, this movie is 10 hours long. Ah, Hunger Games. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm going to get off. Let this render. The long version. Yeah. Long versions are always better. And I don't know if you remember, but when I came back from Disney, when we did Happily Ever After, I think it was 2023. Because I came back and I had my shoulder surgery. Literally for like a month straight. I just edited that show for like a month. And granted, I shot it with my phone, but still, it wasn't too bad being the fact that it was shot with a phone. But I did it constantly, and I mean, there's only so much you can do with what I was working with. So what are you gonna do? So, and I can't use any of that footage now because there's no way. Even if I was to toss it into like a Samsung log, like a linear Samsung log, I could maybe move it over to that. But then even then, being able to grade it, it'd be a waste of time. There'd be no point. So I have to go back to Disney next August. I go back next August and I shoot Happily Ever After. Three angles that I need to reshoot. The back angle was out of focus. I don't have a good projection angle. I was sitting there cropping using the, when I did my video for Happily Ever After. And I need to reshoot the Walt and Mickey statue because it was all crooked. And it kind of just ruined the entire shot through half of it. So, got to go back in August and reshoot. But I'm literally doing like an in and out weekend thing. Like I'll fly in there Friday, go into Magic Kingdom, shoot one night, go to SeaWorld Saturday and Sunday, and then go back there to shoot fireworks. That's it. I have no intention of being in the parks. After January, I have no intentions of wanting to try to have fun there. Not until I go back for a honeymoon. And then after that, it's different. But until then, don't care. Damn, dude, this time keeps going up. All right, I'm hopping off. I gotta start setting everything up for Call of Duty later.